Hello, this is Lives in Sync Tarot. My name is Amber. This will be the monthly reading for Sagittarius during January from the 1st to the 15th. This reading will be a little long because it has the general energies for the entire month, but it focuses on the beginning of the month. The setup is a little different because I went home for the holidays and my mother was so wonderful to let me use her kitchen table as my reading area. But it'll go back to being the same for the bi-monthlies. I have meditated over the cards and shuffled your cards, Sagittarius. I actually got the feeling of clean slate while I was shuffling your cards. Don't know why. It'll probably come up in the reading. I was also drawn to the Four of Cups. So there's some kind of situation. This is for something for you to pay attention to. There's something that you're missing. You're paying attention to other things and you're missing something. Something that can help you in some way. I don't know. We'll put this to the side. I'm sure it'll come up later. So, for your reading, for yourself, for your core energy, you have the Queen of Pentacles. That's a lovely energy. For your challenge, you have the Seven of Swords. Your recent past, you have the Death card. For your recent future, you have the Queen of Swords. Your hopes, you have the Page of Swords. Your strengths, you have the Five of Pentacles. Your fears, you have the Queen of Wands. Okay? Your weaknesses, you have the Magician. Your environment, you have the Moon card. Your outcome is Temperance. And your overall energy, drum roll please. This has been the overall energy for at least 4 readings. It's a common message and it's so crazy that that's happening. So overall, you're going within. That is the theme for the entire January. I'm focusing on that. Going within and paying attention to something that's being offered to you. I'm still going towards this Four of Cups energy. Okay, let's see what this card is. I'm getting heartbreak, separation from something. I just heard something changed. Something changed. Something changed. Something left. Something is different. You walked away. They walked away. For themselves, they took control. You took control. There was no rewards in this situation, this relationship. Possibly there were no rewards. Okay. So, your current energy right now is the Queen of Pentacles. And it's all about being motherly, supportive, nurturing, paying attention to work and home. You also have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That's all about a delay. A delay, but it's success. Sagittarius. I'm gonna pull one more. Oh, 2 fell out. That makes sense why your Magician is in the weaknesses. You're not using your tools to be successful. It's hindering your future. I feel like your outside is okay. But there's a delay in something you've been waiting for. You're waiting for something. There's a delay. You're looking for some kind of acknowledgement. The problem is you have the tools, I feel, not to receive the acknowledgement, but I'm feeling to move on from it. It's delaying your future. It's delaying your outcome. Yep, that makes sense. Your challenge card is the Seven of Swords. And this is not about someone else. This is about you being your own worst enemy. It's causing you to not be prosperous. Okay? Like financial difficulty. But I'm not getting financial. I'm just getting like life is a little difficult right now. Like what you've known to be is different now. It's like your luck is coming to an end. You're not getting what you want. And that's not floating right in your space, in your life. It's not, that's not gonna work for you. That's what I just heard. Like, that's not gonna work for me. That's what it feels like. Yeah, it's time for you to confront some things. There's some fears that you have that you need to confront. There's some inequality in this situation that's causing things to not work right. Okay, like either you or someone else is not being productive. Why am I getting that someone asked you for money and you're trying to decide if you want to give it to them or not? Why am I feeling like this person usually asks you for things and you're just trying to decide? They might be asking you for a place to stay. They might be asking you for help with school or a job. It's some kind of, I feel like someone's asking you, or maybe you're even asking them. And you're taking a risk on asking them, or someone's asking you and you're deciding if you should take the risk. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. And in your past, you have the Death card and the Ten of Pentacles came up. And that's telling me that you put an end to this before. I feel like for your own security, for your own money situations, you started something new and you put death to it. But then you kind of like did it anyway. And that's why that Strength card came up in reverse. You did it anyway. Even though it was against your best your best judgment. Yeah, you're definitely reliving something that was already over. You're going back to doing the same thing again. Something going back to doing the same thing. To giving too much. See? And this is turning your world upside down. And what I mean by that is there's some adjustment that needs to be done. Two things are not coming together because of this. Like, focusing on material is neglecting your spiritual needs. It's blocking you. So focusing on material growth is blocking your spiritual growth. Something of that nature. Okay. So in your near future, you have the Queen of Swords. You're about to lay the truth on somebody. That's what that is. You're going to do it in a nurturing way. You don't mean to hurt anyone, but you're definitely going to get your point across. You're definitely going to tell your truth. Okay? You're going to make a sacrifice. You're going to sacrifice yourself is what I hear. Like you're just going to jump out and just do it. And you're going to be like, this person may not talk to me again. I'm so sorry that it had to happen this way, but I just have to do this. You see that? You come clear. You don't have any fear about what you're going to do. Okay? Look at that. Look at that. Thank you, Spirit. You're taking control. In the near future, you're going to take control. Okay? I feel like you gained some knowledge and you were like, I have to do this. I'm a little overwhelmed about how I feel. I really don't want to hurt this person's feelings. I don't want them to look at me in a different way. But I'm not scared. I'm not scared. And I know what's best for me. I've went in and thought about what I need to do. I have all the tools that I need to survive. And I'm using my divine power and my higher power to get me through this, to say the things that I need to say in a nurturing way. I keep hearing, Lord, give me help to... I hear praying. You're praying. There's praying to a higher power. Like, please give me help and knowing what to do. I don't want to hurt someone, that type of thing. I'm feeling that. And I feel like you're moving on. You're moving on from this. All these cups here, all these feelings, all these memories, but you're moving on. I feel like you're moving on from that. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, Sagittarius, what you going through this month? In your hopes, you have the Page of Swords. And I'm feeling like you're hoping that the other half of this situation is going to gain some control on their own. So you don't have to get involved. You're waiting for that message. Okay? With the Chariot card in reverse, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. And you feel like this is getting out of control. But you're really hoping that they will gain control and you won't have to step in. Okay? Your strengths are the Five of Pentacles. Your strength is that you want to help people. You want to help people. You have faith for those who don't have faith. You have help for those who need help. You have love for those who need love. That's what I'm hearing. Those are your strengths. It's like you're calling. It's like you're calling to help people, to be there, to support others. Okay? In your fears, you have the Queen of Wands. I can tell you right now, just by looking at this, you're scared that this person is going to squander away the things that you do for them, just like they did in the past. Okay? You feel like you're going to be reliving the same thing again. You're scared you're going to get deceived because you weren't paying attention to your intuition, or you weren't taking control of the situation. Okay? And your weaknesses, you have the Magician card. Your weakness is the fear that you will not be true to yourself. That you'll let your emotions take control, or that this is something that you wanted to do or want to do out of love, because that's your strength. And you're scared that you'll be taken advantage of, or the idea behind it will be lost. Okay? That there will be no gain from this. That this won't actually help them. It'll just support them. And I feel like this is a big decision for you, because you've done it for so long, that this is you're just ready to release this. You're resisting the change because you want to help. But you don't want to be wore out, okay? This is going to sound funny that I'm saying this, but you need to look at it with more logical eyes and not through love and feeling. You need to be more logical about this situation. In your environment, you have the Moon card, which means that, okay, this is how I explain it, and this is exactly how I see it. The moon is the light of the night. It illuminates the things in the dark. However, it casts a shadow. This shadow only allows light to be shed on certain things, on certain situations. So you can't see the whole truth. I just got the message for you not to be intimidated. I feel like this reading is for somebody in particular. I apologize. Sometimes Spirit just gives me something and I have to go with it. But this just doesn't feel general at all. It feels really specific, actually. I feel like this person in your environment is not using all the tools they have for themselves. Okay? They're not having the passion they need to persist on. They're having a blockage in their growth, but I feel like this is a part of their story. This is a part of their story. This is for them to get their things under control, to be perceptive. I feel like you need to, not you need to tell them this, but I feel like This is a part of their journey, and you almost feel this. I'm getting that you almost feel this, but you just don't want to fight, okay? You just don't want to. You don't want a disagreement, but it's time for you to focus on practical. Not emotions. We know how you emotionally feel, but practically, is this good for you? Overall, you have the Temperance. Oh, that makes sense. So I'm feeling that you're going to make the decision of what's practical for you. They're not going to like that. And because your heart is so big and you want to give and you want to help and you want to go back. You want to go back and change, and it's going to be rough. They're going to make it rough on you. It's not going to be easy from here on, okay? But it's going to cause them a delay because you stood in your truth, and they're not going to like that. But because you've done this, you're gonna feel successful in the decision that you made, okay? But you're gonna be a little hurt by it because you never wanted to hurt anyone, and you're gonna keep it to yourself. You know, it's like an inner smile, like, I did that for me, yeah. You know, like that kind of feeling. And you're stepping over your ego here. Your ego in this situation is that you want to make everyone happy. Okay, that's you focusing on making everyone happy. And the fact that you didn't make everyone happy in this situation, it makes you feel uncomfortable. But in the long run, it's a lesson for them and it's a lesson for you as well. Thank you, Spirit. So I'm going to I'm going to pull an oracle card. Okay, so I just focused on the overall card. You have this message already. I feel like you already know this. This is something that you've already been through. You're holding on to this knowledge, but you haven't acted upon it, okay? This makes total sense. You're being aloof. You're not paying attention. You're looking at all of these things. You're looking at the fact that this person needs help. You're looking at the fact that you care about this person. You're looking at the fact that you like to help people. But you're missing out the fact that they can help themselves. That the universe is actually providing them what they need. You know, but you're contemplating on how to help this person. Okay. So I'm going to pull an angel oracle card for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what your energies, what the angels have to say for added guidance. You got chaos and conflict. Okay. Okay, chaos and conflict is about... Oh, I picked the wrong page. Okay. Disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, and value of chaos before order. Okay, this was in reverse, so I'm going to read the reverse to you. This is an advantageous moment to restore order and recognize the opportunity for negotiation. Even in seeming chaos, there is a kind of divine order, a complete resorting of elements. This is powerful. If your intention is to find the best solution for the highest good of all, there is positive news. The timing is perfect. Things are already stirred up, so don't be afraid to jump into the mix. You'll discover everything you need to know about how this situation affects you long term. Be present in the eye of chaos. This moment is valuable. Don't waste it. Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere. But consider the value of chaos that serves you well. As you become unmoored by it, scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need, and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself externally. Its essence is also internal. Projected outward and causing disarray, you may find yourself at cross purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet another storm passes, and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is the time to understand rather than be understood. Thank you, Spirit. So thank you for listening, Sagittarius. Remember that this is a general reading. So if it didn't resonate with you or you need more insight on your situation, I would be happy to do a personal reading for you. I will have a link to my website in the description to set up a reading. While there, feel free to browse my blog. There may be something there to help you along your journey. If you did receive a message, please hit the like button on the video, share, and subscribe to the channel. I am eternally grateful for your support. Until next time, love and light. Bye-bye.